Hello to all, this is Lakshita Patel and we are going to learn today a very beautiful poem Dust of Snow written by Robert Frost. So let's start the poem. The way a crow shook down on me the dust of snow from a hemlock tree has given my heart a change of mood and saved some part of a day I had rued. This is a very simple and short poem, but it has indeed a very deep meaning. In the first four lines, the poet recounts a very small incident that actually changed his mood. He was actually feeling very depressed and hopeless and sad, and he was standing under a hemlock tree. Suddenly, a crow came and sat on the tree, and when the crow shook the tree, the snowflakes began to fall on the poet. And by this, there was a sudden change in the mood of the poet. He was actually very sad, and suddenly, when the crow shook the branches of the tree and the snow started to fall on the poet, his mood has changed here. And this change is actually a very important change which the poet is trying to explain by this short poem. And then after this, the poet has spent all the rest of the day very happily. As you can see, it is written here, has given my heart a change of mood and saved some part of a day I had rued. These lines very clearly suggest that when the snowflakes fell on the poet, his mood got changed from the state of sadness to happiness. He felt refreshed. Earlier, he was ruining his day. Ruining means he was very sad and he was in anger and he had been ruining his day. And now he started taking an interest in spending it without any tension because of the sudden change in the surroundings. This small incident saved the rest of the day from being wasted away in disappointment. Dear students, upon reading the poem, it seems that it's a very small and a very simple poem, just telling about a simple, small incident in the life of the poet. But this poem actually gives us a bigger idea. What is the main meaning behind this poem is there is actually an irony in this poem. A very good contrast is seen between what is said and what is actually meant by the poet. यहाँ पोएट ने बोला कुछ और है लेकिन उसका मतलब कुछ और है. यहाँ उसके कहने का मतलब है कि कई बार बहुत छोटी छोटी चीजों से हम हमारा पूरा मूड, पूरा दिन, पूरा सराउंडिंग अफेक्ट कर देते हैं, सैड हो जाते हैं, एंग्री हो जाते हैं. बट दीज आर वेरी ट्रिवियल थिंग्स, वेरी स्मॉल थिंग्स. दीज थिंग्स आर नॉट so big that we must affect ourselves and our lives and our days. Okay, so the main irony comes out with the help of two words that the poet has used here. One is hemlock and the second is rude. Hemlock is a poisonous plant with small flowers. It is also a big tree which is usually found in cold places. As you have earlier seen, I have attached the pictures of the hemlock tree with a crow and the snow. So the rue means, rue is actually a poisonous herb. It's an herb which is poisonous, a plant used for medicinal purposes in the medieval times, but not so much used these days. Okay. The irony is seen in the poet's use of hemlock tree and rue possessing poison. Although these both things are poisonous, they represent poisonous things, but actually these only two things are there which are providing actual happiness to the poet. These things gave the poet much desired happiness which he was longing for. So there is a very simple message which is conveyed by the poet here. It is that things, moods and situations change when there is a change in nature. He also wants to say that nature has answers to all human problems. One just needs to see them very closely. Okay? So I hope you understand this poem and the meaning behind this poem, the sorrow which converted into joy and the irony which is used in this poem, and how beautifully the poet has expressed his feelings through this very short poem. So this is the summary given before you, and it is suggested that you write this summary, and it will be very helpful for you to write and address the questions of these poems. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day. Goodbye.